Meal prep for busy professionals. Is that you guys?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Are you all real estate agents here?
Yes.
Yeah, you're busy. You're really busy. And this is a crazy busy time, isn't it?
Mhm.
I mean, it looks to me like there's not enough houses and more people that want to buy right now than you've got inventory for.
It's
So
insane.
that's what's insane. Okay, so let's just get into it today. This is a good time for you not to multitask, but if you've got things to do, I understand. But if you have a notepad and you want to take some notes of some really great tips I'm going to give you today, just get your notepad out and your pencil or whatever, and let's get going. If you want to ask a question, use the chat box, and I will be popping in there from time to time to answer any questions you've got, and we'll go from there. So always feel free to use that chat box if you have a question. For now, you can just mute your microphone though, just in case you forget that it's on and you start talking and then I have to talk over you. So it's nice to just already have it all muted, ready to go. And if you have a question, pop it in the chat box. So my name is Heather Mitchell. They call me Health Coach Heather. That's my website, healthcoachheather.com. And I coach clients one-on-one, also in some groups. I do some live workshops, and I've gone to the libraries and educated there for the communities. And I just like helping you guys get healthier. So anytime people ask me to do a workshop or a webinar, I am all in. This is my favorite thing to do, because when you guys can learn how to control your lifestyle, you can't control the virus. You can't control what your government's going to make you do sometimes, but you can control the food you're putting in your body. You can control your sleep habits at night. You can control how much water you're drinking. Those are the little reminders. You need someone to kind of nudge you in the right direction. So you keep doing those things to boost your immunity and help you to get out of pain if you ever have inflammation in your body. That's the stuff we need to keep reminding you to do. Okay. So who is this masterclass for? Well, this is for busy people mostly. So whether you're a busy professional or maybe you're a busy mom or dad, this is going to be really helpful for you to understand how to meal prep so that you can have a more convenient lifestyle. So this is for people also ready to make a change. You're tired of not having things figured out. Maybe you keep ending up in the drive-through line because you don't have any food prepped or planned and you're kind of sick of your body, the way it's feeling. And so you want to do something different. And so this is going to be for determined people who, when meal prep seems like it's too much work, they say, you know what, I'm just going to keep trying and keep going for it. And let's figure this thing out. So anyone with that I can mindset, because clean eating and getting healthy, it really is all about mindset. That is how we make the transformation into our life. So if you're willing to let go of those past beliefs that aren't serving you, then you're ready to take on meal prep. I hope that's you guys here today. I want to teach you why meal prep is so important. We got to walk through the why of all of this. And so I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about that. I want to show you what a good, healthy meal prep might look like, and then making a meal prep plan that works for you, that will be easy and convenient for you to follow. A lot of us fall out of the habit of meal prepping. Maybe we've done it in the past a couple of times and we just thought it was too much work, but we need to show you how to make it more convenient and easier so you're not spending all day in the kitchen. And then you have food planned and ready to go for the rest of the week. So who in this group already is meal prepping on a consistent basis? Put a 1 in that chat box if you're already meal prepping every single week, or put a 2 if you're not doing it at all, and maybe a 3 if you do it sometimes. Okay. All right, we got a 2. We got a frowny face in there. Okay, we got a 2, a 2, a 2. Okay, so that means most of you here are not meal prepping. Kelly, you already told me you do meal prep. So this is a good workshop. This is good for you to understand and get excited and motivated to start doing this for yourself and for your family. Meal prep versus meal planning. Okay, these are two very different things, but we use them together. And I'm not going to be talking so much about meal planning, a little bit, but we're going to talk about how to prep, because when you can do the bulk of the work, maybe on a Sunday for a couple of hours, then that's your prep work right there. You've done the bulk of the work and you're ready to go for the week. So meal prepping, it's going to improve your time management. And since you guys are super busy, this is what you need, is to get your time back. Any little bits of time you have to spend with your family, to spend with the people you love in your off time, to catch up on some phone calls or do things that you want to do. this is where I'm going to give you your time freedom back. Is this is one way to do that, because some people who don't meal prep, everybody who doesn't meal prep, when it comes evening time, it takes a good, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour sometimes just to prepare a meal, a nice meal, and get it on the table for everyone. So I want to give you back that time. That time can be yours, and that just takes the stress off of everybody. Meal prepping is going to help you stay on track. So if you are thinking, I kind of want to lose some weight, I just want to eat healthier, I want to get into some healthier habits, I have some goals here, this is going to help you stay right on track. This is the best way to help you stay on track. So start understanding how meal prep can do that for you, and then you'll be motivated and excited just to do it every single week. And then meal prep saves you so much money. So we tend to go through the drive-through a lot or go out to eat at our favorite places, and we don't really track our spending. I don't know how a whole lot of people out there, we should be, who track their spending like religiously to see where every little penny is going. And when you do that, you realize, whoa, I'm spending way too much on food, and I don't really need to spend that much on food. So meal prep is going to save you money. Think of all the other things you can do with the extra money you're going to save from doing meal prep. So that's another why you should meal prep. And this is a big one for families. It's also going to help you regulate portion control, because when you're eating out, portions are way too big, way too big. So when people are asking me questions like, well, how do I lose weight? Well, the number one thing I'm going to tell them is you got to stop eating out so much. You got to start eating at home and making some homemade meals. And so this is going to help you regulate that portion control, because you're going to have already in containers just the right amounts of food ready to go for you to just grab and take with you to the office. It's going to help you win the mental game, because being healthy and creating healthy habits and losing weight, it is such a mental game. And so if you need to gain weight, because someone in the chat here said, I need to gain some weight, then you need to go on the peanut butter banana diet, right? You need to have some extra food even towards the evening time that's going to help put some more calories on your body. And some of you have fast metabolisms, and so probably have a hyperthyroid problem if that's happening. Okay, so we need to address that as well. But meal prep helps you win the mental game, and that's why I love it so much. Okay, so meal planning is nothing more than figuring out what meals you are going to make for the days ahead. I have a little pad like this, and this pad is something my friend just picked up for me, and she said, hey, try this meal planner pad, and it will give me breakfast, lunch, and dinner all the days of the week. And so I sit down and with my planner, and I go over some recipes. Another really great planner I love is from the Food Nanny, and I can send you guys some of this stuff in an email if you want. But I like her 2-week planner a lot as well, because it's 2 weeks. So that means I only have to go to the grocery store for maybe fresh produce. But for the bulk of the 2 weeks, the food, I'm just going to buy 2 weeks worth and get the meal prep done and have a bunch of stuff ready to go and freezer some and pull them out when I need to. But it also has these nice little what do you call them? Variety days. So you have the comfort food on Monday, Italian Tuesday, fish and meatless on Wednesday, Thursday's Mexican, Friday's pizza. And then we have to think, how do I make this stuff healthy? Pizza night could be cauliflower crusted pizzas. You could do some English muffin pizzas. There's so many different things you can do to make these dishes healthy and have variety, because who wants to eat chicken breast and salad every day? I know that I don't. So I need to have variety when I'm meal prepping, and I need to have a plan for doing that, and then just find the recipes to go along with my themed days of the week. And my family loves it. My kids get excited about it. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to do when you decide to meal prep is don't go into meal prepping without the right equipment, because it's not as fun, and then you just kind of get bored with it and you don't do it. But if you have the right containers and you have the right stuff here, this is the stuff I like to have, is the glass storage containers. They're healthier for you. They don't have the plastic in them that you see at the, if you pick something up at the Dollar Tree, that's leaking into your food and you just don't know. So I like to do the glass with the snap it lids. Those are my favorite. We're going to be giving away a pack of those to someone today. My favorite lunchbox for the kids is that packet lunchbox. I have one right here. It looks just like this, and it's right size for your portion controlling, and it fits a lot of really great stuff in it. So we're going to be giving away one of those today as well. And then just getting some good labels to put on there. These are some reusable ones that you can find on Amazon. You could just type in reusable labels, and they've got some on there that you can keep using over and over and over again. So when you have the right stuff and maybe a sharp chef's knife, you got to have the right stuff because it just feels easier and more convenient, and like you want to do it if you have the right stuff. Okay, so get yourself some good stuff first. Then you've got to take stock of what is already in your fridge and in your pantry. So go to your fridge and say, well, I've got some leftover cabbage. What can I do with this? And you have to make recipes around what you've got already. So if you have some leftover meat you need to use up, cool. That's one less thing you have to prepare. If you got a bunch of extra bell peppers and carrots, maybe we chop all those up on a Sunday, throw them onto a sheet pan with a little drizzle of olive oil, salt, and pepper, and we roast them up. Now they're ready to go as a side for whatever protein you make. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. But you got to take stock of what needs to be used in your fridge and in your pantry so we can get rid of that stuff first. So that stuff doesn't go bad all the time. I know a lot of you guys are throwing out food because that's what a lot of us do. We let things go bad because we eat out a lot and then it goes to waste. So we want to be healthy here and use what we have in our fridge and not let it go to waste. Then this is a very good idea is to check your grocery store ads. So here in Arizona on Tuesday, all of our grocery ads come in the mail. And at that point, I like to just look and see, especially for the organic meats and the wild caught salmons and things like that, if that stuff's on sale. If it is on sale, I'll buy just 3 times as much and I'll put it in my freezer. That way I've gotten a pretty good deal on some good protein, or if it's grass-fed beef, I pick that up. And then I'm ready to go. So this is a good idea is to look at your ads every week and see which proteins are on sale, which ones can you buy extra of and stock up on so you can start doing your meal prep. This is going to save you so much time in the end, not having to go to the store as often too. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to decide when you will start. So if you're thinking, I think I want to try meal prep. When do you want to try meal prep? Do you have all your containers yet? Do you have the stuff you want? So don't just go Monday I start unless you have all the things you need to start. But you're going to make your plan at least 3 to 4 days in advance. And this is going to give you time to get excited and get ahead of the game. And then you're going to make your shopping list. So you'll look at your weekly ad and see what the specials are. You'll look in your pantry and your fridge and see what needs to be used. You'll make your list and organize that list for just some quick convenient shopping. So if you need some produce, you kind of put all of those ingredients down on your list together so you know exactly how to organize a grocery shopping list and make this quicker, make this easier, save you some time. Or you just put it into Instacart. Instacart is a grocery delivery service, or there's different grocery delivery services that will just bring it all to you. And that's another really great way. And then plan your prepping window. So just allow yourself 2 to 3 hours in the kitchen to get this all prepared for the week. What day works the best for you? You're going to pick your veggies first. So some people said, how do I know what to prep? Well, I like to start by picking my veggies first. And you're going to get your greens in. So think dark green leafy vegetables or roasted vegetables. You want a good vegetable. So I've got a list here of some good vegetables that maybe you want to start experimenting with. And then a protein. You're going to pick your protein. You'll alternate your protein. I like turkey. I like wild caught salmon, beans, and lentils, or even chicken. Pork and beef are also fine, but as you remember from our last workshop, they're just a little bit harder to digest. And so maybe I don't have those as often. And then you're going to pick your starch. So maybe it's a quinoa, a rice, some potatoes, some whole grain pasta, some rolled oats, that kind of stuff. All right. So that's kind of what a really good, healthy meal would look like. Seafood and crab legs, shrimp, awesome. All of that is good. And especially your shrimp, that's more of a low fat protein. So definitely, if you're in the game right now of losing weight, about 7 ounces of protein. So if you have a food scale, I would go 7 ounces of a protein that is lean. And I'm talking like shrimp would be good. Maybe like the chicken breast, not the chicken thigh. You want to go for the lean meats. Like your wild caught salmon isn't lean, it's a more fatty fish. So I would do more of a 5 ounces of that. Okay, so anywhere between 5 and 7 ounces, depending on how lean your protein is. That's a good question. Rotisserie chicken is good. You can pick that up. Okay, just know if you do eat the skin or you eat the dark meat, that's more of a fattier piece of meat. And you should have some healthy fats and some good fats in your day. That's really great for you. If you're trying to lose weight, you'll stick to the whiter meats. If you feel like you're at your optimal weight and you're healthy and you're good, just go ahead and eat that dark meat too. But even if you want the dark meat, go ahead and eat the dark meat, but just have more greens with it. Eat some more greens with that and drink a lot of water. That's okay too. And then this is basically what a good meal would look like when you're prepping. So your vegetable, your protein, and your starch. Okay. All right, let's keep going here. Now is the fun part. This is the part I love. You get to go find your recipes. The best places I have found for recipes is by far Pinterest, and YouTube also has some really, really good recipes. So if I even just type in meal prep in YouTube, people's videos come up like crazy and they show you exactly how to do it and what to do first and how long it's going to keep take in the kitchen, but they'll get you quite a few meals prepped for the week if you just watch one of those videos. Pinterest has tons. You just type meal prep into Pinterest, you'll see probably 1,000 different ways to meal prep and things and some ideas to do there. Okay. Julia Child. Okay, awesome. Here are some of my, if you go to my YouTube page and just type in Health Coach Heather, I've got a lot of really great recipes on there on my channel. I also have a Pinterest board already made up for meal prepping. You just find me on Pinterest, go copy my board down. You'll see tons of ideas for meal prepping. Okay. Okay, then you've got to do your grocery shopping, maybe if just a few days before you prep your food for the week so that it's fresh and it's good to go. So decide how you want to do your grocery shopping. Do you want to do Instacart? Do you want a delivery service? Do you want to go pick it up? A lot of times what I do to even save money or save time is I'll go to Instacart and I will order all the groceries and then they'll have it all ready for me to go and then I just pick it up. And it's just really quick and easy for me to just run to the store. It's already picked up for me and then I grab it. If you don't want to pay extra delivery fees and all that, I know that stuff can add up for families. But that is a really good way to save time and not going aisle to aisle looking for extra stuff. And then all this extra stuff ends up in your cart that you weren't planning on, because that happens all the time, is to just go to a delivery meal service or a delivery grocery service and just pick it all out right there. Go pick it up. Okay. Yeah, Instacart does have an app, so do go check that out for sure. Now, I want you to pop it in the chat box right now. What day is going to work best for you to go do your grocery shopping? And do you use a grocery delivery service right now? Tell me in the chat box, what day will you go do your grocery shopping? Which day works the very, very best for you in your schedule to do that? Is it the weekend? Is it the weekdays? Tuesday? We do pick up most often on Sunday. Okay, you have to know this already. The you want minimal brain juice going to this stuff. So you've got to know, what day can I shop? What day can I prep food? So now that you know, kind of, you're getting an idea of what day is best for you to go shopping. So some of you are going on random days, huh? Just when it pops up. But if you know and you have a plan, you don't have to think about it. That's what we want to do for our brains, is give that brain very little time to even think about it, because it's already planned and it's already prepped. This is how you save time, is by already having it here. You know what day you're going, you know your grocery list, you know your recipes, you're good to go. And then here's how you make meal prep even easier. You buy some pre-cooked meats that you don't even have to cook up. So I like to go to Costco for this. They've got some grilled chicken strips. They even have rotisserie chickens that are already deboned from the bones, and it's put into bags for you. I mean, how easy is that? If you just can get on board with a couple of these and during the week, some nice little chicken burgers here or some meatballs, this is going to save you a ton of time, even more so than just buying chicken and trying to prepare it. So buying those pre-cooked meats ready on hand and in your fridge is a great way to be prepared last minute if you didn't think ahead to cook up your food. Okay, so this makes it really quick, really convenient. All right. And someone's asking here, the pre-cooked don't have additives. Well, that's why it's good to read, you know. They're going to have some additives to be more shelf stable, but typically it's not going to kill you. If you find some good organic or some no nitrate free stuff, then you'll be just look for kind of the high quality stuff. So I want you to pop in the chat box, what kind of prepared foods do you already love? Are there any prepared foods that you already know you love? What could you pick up that's already prepared and you could just pop it in your freezer, pop it in your fridge, pull it out during the week? Go ahead, pop that in the chat box. Nothing. Okay, here we go. Chicken Alfredo pasta. Okay. So it's gonna that's gonna be good for meal prep, all right, if you're just loving that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go back here and just recommend that when you buy chicken Alfredo pasta, just check it all. Check the label. Check the how much fat's in that, how much carb is in that, right? You've got to really be looking at your labels here and what's the quality of that chicken Alfredo. And is there a way you can even just prepare that chicken Alfredo at home? That's you're maybe using some Greek yogurt instead of some heavy cream and things like that. Lots of butter. You know, chicken Alfredo is amazing, right? I do too, but it's going to be loaded with all the stuff that's not going to give you the best energy for your job. And you guys are busy people, so you need to have the best energy. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm addicted to something that's not served here in restaurants in Arizona. Chili, skyline chili on top of spaghetti, frozen. Okay. We make extra steak, pork, chicken for dinner, so we have leftovers to prep. Also make tuna with non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Perfect. Okay. Good. So you're getting an idea now of stuff you already like, but hopefully we can give you even some more ideas as we go. So now it's prep time. So now that you've done your grocery shopping, you have your recipes, you already kind of know. So now you've got to go and decide what day is can I be in the kitchen making this stuff and how much time am I willing to dedicate to this? Personally, I'm not willing to do more than 2 hours at a time. So if I do 2 hours on a Sunday, the next time I'm in the kitchen is going to be maybe a Wednesday to do the rest of the week. All right. Because I'll do about a 2 hour prep on Sunday and maybe a 1 hour prep on Wednesday. And then that's my 3 hours for the week. It does take about 3 hours to do this right, to do a really good job at this. Okay. So you have to decide what day is going to work best for me to prep. So pop in the chat box. Do you prefer your veggies roasted or do you like them raw? That's going to make a difference. How do you like to eat your veggies? Roasted for sure. And I will tell you this as a health coach that when people are having gut issues, the best thing they can do is not eat raw. They eat roasted because it's easier to digest. I love salads though. I love raw vegetables and I love cooked vegetables. So I do a good mix of both. Frozen vegetables, frozen vegetables, it's cool to do those when, again, you find the organic and you find the good stuff and they're not in season, but they've been flash frozen. So yeah, frozen vegetables can be good if you source those right too. All right, awesome. So now we're going to batch cook that protein. So whatever protein source you love, whether it's wild caught salmon or you're doing some chicken breast, do you have a crock pot? Do you have an Instapot? Do you have both of those? Pop in the chat box. I want to know what you have to do some batch cooking. I'm hoping that everyone on this call at least has a crock pot, and I'm going to highly encourage you to get an Instapot. Air fryers, okay, perfect. Crock pot, you have both. Okay. The reason I love crock pot cooking is because really you just throw it in the morning and then by the end of the day, it's totally done. You just put it in with the spices. Your house smells amazing. It's good to go. It's juicy, it's tender. The reason I love the Instapot is because it'll do everything the crock pot does, but in a fraction of the time. So if I'm supposed to cook something in the crock pot for 4 to 6 hours, I can put it in my Instapot for 45 minutes and it's done. So that's where we save even more time if we didn't really plan and prepare ahead and we need a quick meal and we need the protein. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get all your protein out for the week that you're going to cook. And you're going to start putting that stuff in your crock pot or your Instapot. If you're baking it, you're putting it on trays and it goes right into the oven. Okay. And so I have all of that, never used them. Oh, see, that's the tragedy. I hear people buy these Instapots and buy the air fryers and then they never use them. And that's why I totally recommend, if you have one, don't use your oven or microwave for a whole week. Just use that so you get comfortable learning how to cook with it, because it has all the functions that your other appliances have. Challenge yourself. You're going to be amazed by what your little appliances can do, and it won't heat up your kitchen. It's summer here in Arizona, basically. It's so hot. So when you can start cooking with a crock pot or an Instapot or an air fryer, it's going to keep your house a lot cooler. Okay. Add cream of mushroom to recipes consistently? Question mark. Well, cream of mushroom soups, those are full of a lot of junky stuff. And so I like to make my own cream of mushroom and cream of chicken soups. You can make those by scratch if you want to use that. Or you can just find recipes where those don't have to be used. But they're so easy, aren't they? You just open a can and throw it in. So, yeah, if you like to eat that way, but I try to get my clients away from anything in the middle aisles of the grocery store that they're having to open up, because we know for sure it's somehow been processed or preserved in some way. But if you just shop the perimeter and maybe some frozen places in there that might have some good frozen meats and some vegetables, that's a good idea. That's what I would do. Okay, so here's what we do. We're going to pick 3 meals to batch cook. I really wouldn't pick more than 3 because it's going to make a lot. Each meal will make a lot. And so you'll have plenty with each meal. So don't go crazy making 5, 6 meals, 7 meals in the kitchen at one time. Just pick 3 things that you're going to batch cook, whether it's meatballs, maybe some lemon chicken, and I would try and go for a meatless meal once a week too, just to get your body eating more vegetables and legumes and things like that. We want to give our body variety. A lot of us eat a lot of meat, don't we? And we eat it for lunch and we eat it for dinner and we eat it 7 days a week. But if you can start getting in the habit of maybe incorporating some more meatless meals and add some more variety, some different kinds of spices, see what happens with your digestion and your body. You'll feel energized. You'll feel so much better than heavy meat, cream of chicken, that kind of eating versus eating more of a plant-based diet. I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan. I just think it's a good idea for us all to add some more meatless meals into our diet. I think that's good for us. So think about this. What are 3 things during the week that I can just prepare on a Sunday evening and have ready to go into containers? Pop it in the chat box right now. What's your favorite meatless meal? Do you have one? Is it a chili? What do you like to eat that's more meatless? Are you beans? Are you lentils? Some people like tofu. I get it. Some people are vegetarian and they'd go tempeh and all that stuff. But you tell me what you like. Salads. Yeah, sometimes we prep so much we end up wasting. Yeah, that happens. So we want to be able to put them in containers and freeze them. If we're going to have extra, we can pull it out the next week. So we'll teach you how to do that. Okay, chili and ordinary salads. Yep, good, 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 good. Bob's Red Mill veggie soup mix with meat. Okay, awesome. If it's meatless, you just keep the meat out. Now, we need to prepare enough food for everyone in your household, because here's what you'll do. You'll go, you know what? I'm just going to prepare it for me. And I know my family doesn't eat this way, so I'm just going to prepare it for me. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to put it into beautiful containers and put it in your fridge, and then your kids or someone else in your house is going to get hungry and they're going to go right for your containers and they're going to eat your food. So I say, go ahead and just prepare enough food for everyone in your household. You'll have extra containers, and maybe their containers look different than yours. So you say, hey, when you guys are hungry, yours are the Dollar Tree plastic containers. Mine are in the nice glass ones, right? So you have them separated and you let people know these are mine. You can have this when you're hungry. I think that's a good idea though, to prepare enough. Oatmeal with protein shakes and ice with a little fruit. Yeah, sounds good to me. Do that. Okay, let's keep moving on here. Now, if you're really into I got to know what my macros are, I really want to start keeping track of my health, you could download the MyFitnessPal app and you could stay on track of how much carbohydrate, how much fat, and how much protein you're eating. Is anybody using this app right now? Pop that in the chat box. Does anybody use the MyFitnessPal app? Love the app. Yeah. Yep. No. Okay. So this is a good thing. Maybe you want to try using this app to track, and you can even put in there, I want to lose a couple pounds a week or a pound a week. And it will tell you, okay, just put all your food into this app that you eat for the day. And it even has a place for you to scan the barcodes to the foods you're eating, and it will just be right in your app. It just knows what those are. And then it will say, okay, you need this much more fat, you need this much more protein, you need this much more carbohydrate. And it really keeps track of those macros for you. So this is a great macro tracker. And if you're trying to lose weight and get healthy, this is a great app to use. All right. So, how good does it feel when you can go into the office and you already have your salad or whatever prepped and it looks amazing and you're excited to eat it? Do you guys just love this? Kelly, you tell us, what is this like when you go into the office every day with your fresh prepped meal? Her husband actually cooks the meals for her at her house. She's very lucky. Are you here, Kelly?
I am here. Sorry, I typed in. It's so convenient. It's just you've hit on everything. It's just it keeps you in portion control. There's no other options, and money savings is ridiculous. Like the people in my office, I see them go out and get food every day. It's like $12 a day. I can't even imagine it. So
Mm.
I love it all.
Yeah. Oh, that's so perfect. I love
Yeah.
it all too. It's so convenient. And if you guys can maybe hire Kelly's husband to do this for you, right? Then he comes, he'll food prep it all for you. Sounds like he loves to cook. You need somebody like that though. So if you're lucky enough to marry somebody, if you don't like to cook, who will do this for you, awesome. Teach them how to do it. Otherwise, just do it. Quit being lazy and just do it. We got to own that we want to be healthy and we want to take charge of our health. So we have to do these things that sometimes aren't the funnest, but it's rewarding and it yields amazing results with your health. All right. And I promise you, your immune system will boost right up. So as you age, your doctor's going to go, wow, all of your levels look amazing. All of your markers look great. What are you doing? And you're saying, I'm meal prepping and I'm eating the right foods. And he's going to go, whoa, so food can be medicine? And you're going to go, yeah, food is medicine because I take care of my body by the foods that I eat. And that's an incredible thing, an incredible skill to have. Okay, yes, cleaning the kitchen is the challenge, you guys. So maybe you do the meal prep and you make extra food for your family, and the deal is they have to do the cleanup. You have to work it out somehow, or find a good movie to put on Netflix or a good podcast to listen to, and you'll be fine. You'll just get it done. You'll change the mindset from this is really awful and I don't like to do this and it's a lot of dishes and a lot of cleanup to, you know what? This could be really fun. How could we make this fun? How could we make this light? And then you start to enjoy cleanup, you start to enjoy prep so much more when you get rid of all the junky thoughts that are causing you to hate all of that. Okay, we got to work on the mindset. So, what will you commit to this week? What is your biggest takeaway from all of this? Are you excited to do some meal prep? And what is one of the things that you will do today to get prepared for your meal prep? Is it going and buying containers? Is it maybe looking at some recipes? What's it going to be? Go ahead and pop that into the chat. I want to see. Maybe studying some cookbooks, buying some glass containers. I love it. Same as Kurt. Awesome. Perfect. Now, some people who work with me, they follow me on Facebook, they're going to see pictures like this because my clients go from eating donuts and eating a lot of junk food to getting really healthy and really cleaning it up and making health their priority. So if this is you and maybe you're ready for a change and you want to be healthy, then you go ahead and reach out to me and we start working with you and I'll show you exactly how to eat and I'll make it easy and I'll make it convenient and this will happen for you too. Okay? So just reach out. All right. Giveaway time. Who's ready for the giveaways? Drum roll. Drum roll. Okay. Giveaway time is happening right now. If you happen to be one of the people who wins one of our prizes, you're going to send me your email address to yourhealthcoacheshere@gmail.com. Please write that down because if you're a winner, I need to know that you won so I can send you your prize and get your mailing address and all of that. Okay. All right. This is cool. My friend Audrey here, she's got a service here in Gilbert, Arizona, where she does all the work for you. So this is actually a meal prep service that she has. And she will macro it down for you to macros. She will take out what you don't want. She will put in what you do, and she will make your meals healthy. So this is a great option, if you don't want to meal prep at all, is to reach out to Audrey at we've got you covered llc.com. Write that down because she's got everything for you and your family. And I know a lot of people reach out to me and they say, you know what, I want to eat like you do. Can you cook all that food for me? And I say, that's not my job. I'd like to coach people. I don't want my job to be a restaurant here, but she does that. And so she's got a nice little business going. So she's offered to give one of you guys one of her family meals. Okay. So we're going to be giving away a free family meal. And you'll have to be local to Arizona for that. Now, her family meals aren't like the healthiest, but her individual meals and her meal prep are. So try her food. It is so good. She's amazing. Okay. We're also going to give away. Go back. I wanted to take a pic of the slide. Okay, sorry. We'll go back here. That's it right there. Okay. Send it to yourhealthcoacheshere@gmail.com. Okay, awesome. Are we good, guys? Okay, we're going along. So we're going to give away a free family meal. I'm also going to give away one of these containers because they're amazing. They're awesome. So hopefully one of you gets that who wants it. And then some glass food containers too. Okay. So should we do it? I have all of your names down. Let me stop share here and I'm going to share screen again. And we're going to go to the wheel and share the wheel. Can you see the wheel? Here's the wheel. And I've got all of your names on the wheel and then we're going to click to spin. So the first thing we're going to give away is that free meal for the family. Okay. So if your name comes up and you're not in Arizona, I have to spin it again. Okay. So here we go. Spinning, spinning, spinning. It's landing on Banda Armando Banda. Okay. Are you here?
Yep.
Yes. Awesome. If you're here and you're local to Arizona, are you? Kelly will tell me.
I think so. I'm not sure. I just know that I'm looking at the list of participants and I see that here.
Yes. Okay. Armando, is that your first name? Banda? You go ahead and send an email to yourhealthcoacheshere@gmail.com and we will make sure to get you that coupon for a free family meal. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, let's do the next one then. This is for the free lunch container, the packet, and let's spin again. Here we go. Fingers crossed. And it's going to be, we got Katharina Messina. Are you here?
She is not.
Oh, if you're not here, I have
not.
to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Going again. If it lands on you again, we just do it. Oh, Diego. Yeah. Free lunch container. I'm so glad it was you. That is awesome. Okay. Free lunch container for Diego Villicana. Is that how you say it? Okay. Good enough. All right.
Villacana.
Villacana.
Yeah.
Villacana. I wanted that. Yes, Diego, you got that. Okay, the next one is the glass containers. So remember, Diego, to send the email to me, okay, of your info. All right, glass containers. These are awesome. You want these. Oh, Misha Thomas or Maisha Thomas. Is she here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, moving along. No, Maisha. Jenny Castile, are you here? Come on down, Jenny.
We lost again. You need to say Kurt or Kelly for those class containers.
Okay, how many people are here? I can't see the board.
14 total.
Oh, okay. How about Shane?
Shane's here.
Shane, you got the glass containers. Are you so excited, Shane? Shane, claim those. Yes, he's here. All right, awesome. Let's go back here. Stop share on that. And you guys, this was so much fun for me. I hope that you enjoyed this little master class that we did here. And if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to me. But I'm also going to be sticking around just for a second. If you have anything else you want to pop in the chat, and make sure you send those emails to me, yourhealthcoacheshere@gmail.com. If you're ready to be coached or work with a coach and get your weight off quickly and get out of pain fast, you just come to healthcoachheather.com. I'll help you out there. Okay, you guys, I hope you loved this. And if you want to do another workshop, we'll do one next month. You kind of got to tell me the topics that you want me to cover. We'll cover it, whether it's exercises you can do in the office, maybe some chair yoga, right? Or maybe some of you ladies are going through menopause and you need some natural remedies for that. Maybe you want to know some fat burn secrets. Definitely let me know. Okay. All right, we're all done. Congrats to all the winners, and you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so
Thanks, Heather.
much for having
Thanks,
me
guys.
here.